Welcome back to the episode Prem Talk with Nino and Sid. We're back. You already know. I'm the undisputed, the champ, the Nino. You already know. THFC Nino in the building. We have a couple things to talk about today. My bad, y'all. Been on holiday. I'm back. Better than ever. You already know. What's up, Sid? How you doing?
What's going on, people? It's your boy FC Sid back in the building. Hey, man, I seen you out in New Jersey out there, bro.
New Jersey, New York, man. Like I had a great time, bro. I can't lie. I miss it over there.
Hey, for sure. If that's home, man. You know how it is, where you get homesick every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
But
Good.
man,
Didn't get a chance. Didn't get a chance to see the whole Vulcan Spurs, but hey, it is what it is. Let's start off with the boys. 3-1. I feel like that was the game that we needed a spark up. Remember how we talked about these motherfuckers week in and week out, the inconsistency out of the fucking squad. That's the game that you needed to wake up.
No, for sure. You guys needed that. You guys needed to get on a little bit of a run here.
Son Heung-min, Son Heung-Messi, Son Ronaldo. That man was on fire.
Yeah, but he's been a little quiet the past few games, so it was about time he woke up. So
that's what we said. Like when he's on, he's on. But when he's off, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and he's had a poor run of form recently, bro. He's been pretty dreadful, to be honest. And that was his first game where you actually saw, the son that you know.
Of course. But finally, West Ham back into reality. First of all, David Moyes, shut the fuck up. Stop talking shit. He's mad saying, they're the counterattack. Bro, shut up. You haven't beaten the top Moyes, 6 sides.
David Moyes, I never really rated him. I'm not gonna lie.
He's not
a manager that I would say I want my team to go out and get. You know what I mean? Like that's not a manager I want my team to get. You know?
I mean, me personally, I feel like he was robbed out of the United job 10 months in. But we're not gonna talk about that. That's like a long time ago. It is what it is.
But either way, he still wasn't producing, but that's for another day.
That's for another day, fam. But no, I'm back out to the boys. 3-1. Again, I think the men are finally getting the message with this guy, bro.
I saw the game, bro, but like y'all wasn't even playing that amazing either.
No, of course not. We don't have to play amazing. Like me personally, it's not about the amazing, not that beautiful football we used to play the Hotspur way with fucking Pochettino. I only care about the 3 points. That's what I care about the most. That's the most important thing we only care about in the sport. 3 points.
For sure.
First, and we passed Man United in the table. How about that?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like it made it more interesting, the race now.
Nobody wants it, bro. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants Bayern to come to their house and spank them.
Fam, how in the world are we there? Like literally, like me personally, I thought this shit was done.
But there you go. That's what it is, bro. But like you never know. Like your team can, beat certain teams that they're supposed to be and lose to certain teams that you're supposed to lose to. It's just, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
Now looking at the running games, we only have a hard part of our schedule. We still got you.
No, you got easy schedule, bro. Shut the fuck up.
And we still got Liverpool. I think that's our last.
Y'all got that easy run, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to bring down. That's what I'm trying to bring that to my attention. Like, we should win the games. We have to win.
Right.
If we win the games, we have to win. We're gonna get
like two hard games. Liverpool.
Whenever we play y'all, because y'all, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. That I don't get how we still don't have a makeup.
They're holding that game hostage on purpose so they can throw it at the end.
What? Of course, so they could be like, oh, it's a top 4 fight. Of course.
Yeah,
Spurs and Arsenal.
Most second to last game of the season. Watch
that midweek's gonna happen, bro. The reason why I know they're doing that too for a purpose is okay. So let's see how the top 4 races, and we know they're gonna fight for the top 4.
I'm telling you, second to last game of the season. That's when they're gonna put it.
In May. Literally. But anyways, man, 3-1. The boys look good, bro. It's the new signings really are fucking making up these motherfuckers wake up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, y'all were playing okay. But you everything that you guys shoot at goal is going in, man. Y'all getting the ball rolling your way.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, like it's not that you're playing fantastic ball. It's just like the ball's going in. That's it.
The ball's going in. That's what you
The
need, and the
ball's
three
going in.
points.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially being a West Ham side that it's been up there too all season long. We needed it. We really needed that game.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like y'all needed it because you guys were doing this win lose thing, and you guys needed to break that shit.
That shit got a fucking yeah.
You guys needed
Anyhow,
to break that stupid little win lose stupid shit you were doing, and
mm-hmm.
start getting some consistency. That's the main thing
Yes,
for
sir.
top four is consistent. You gotta stay consistent.
Especially for that fight for the top four, yeah. Anyhow, man, I'm proud of the boys. You guys should be proud too. I mean, that was a good, actually a hard game
Yeah, it
against
was,
Villa.
and we knew it was gonna be difficult going to Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it, like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna be a high scoring game. It was gonna be like a 1-2, 2-1, 1-0, 2-1. You know, but
Martinez
they
always
came
has to
out.
prove.
They came out and they show face. Like, you know what I
Of
mean? Fuck,
course,
yeah,
yeah.
we got put in a spliff at Liverpool against Liverpool. Fuck it, we lost 2-0.
There's no shame in that, bro. I mean, people. I would want to give you a hard time. Like I would love to give you guys a hard time about that, but there's no shame in losing to Liverpool at all.
Exactly. Like both our teams are not up to par. Like we were, it was honestly, it was two simple defensive mistakes, and guess who capitalized? Their striker.
Of
You get me?
course.
Which is the position that we're fucking missing. Like that we're matched up to them on everything except that, and maybe a midfielder. We need one more midfielder because Shaka can't do that job.
And we actually drew to them. Actually, we didn't lose to Liverpool. Surprisingly.
Yeah, but you guys do great with the big teams.
What pisses me off the most that the teams we have to beat, we don't beat them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You do great against the big teams, but then you struggle against teams at the bottom of the table fighting for
like the Chelsea, the Arsenal.
Well, not technically. Well, Chelsea, they have your number. They have your number. I'm sorry.
Well, 99 got a double on us, and somehow, some shape and form, we're ahead of them.
Well, you got a double on City, so
yeah, there you go.
And that's something that nobody has done. Like none of the other teams can say they've done.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a trophy, but hey, it's you did a double on City. On City, that's gonna possibly win the Premier League. It's fucking crazy.
One of us are gonna get top four, though. Honestly, it's gonna be one of us.
Yeah,
one of us are gonna
leave it. They're gonna leave it for a late game. Watch.
Of course. Like again, if we decide to lose and the United decides to come back into the mix, so but it's gonna be interesting how that's gonna be played out.
Well, we have a little bit of a cushion, so even if we lose to Chelsea,
even if we all fold, there's still West Ham there too. That's the annoying part. West Ham is still there, believe it or not, very much alive in the table.
Yeah, I know. We probably have the most difficult run in. We still got Man United to play. We still got you guys.
Of course.
Chelsea. We still got West Ham. We still got Crystal Palace coming up. That's gonna be a tough one. We still got Southampton away.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be another tough one. So there's a whole bunch of fixtures that we still have to play, and they're gonna be fucking tough, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Arsenal got it fucking like they want us to fucking lose. But it is what it is. We got to go out there.
Anyhow, then gotta go there, play, get the 3 points, and
But I'm glad we did it at Villa, 1-0.
Yeah.
But Kyle Saka on smoke, like, getting a little criticism at the end of the game for saying, like, telling the ref, like, hey man, I need some protection because, if the way it was looking, it was like if one person goes to tackle him and misses, then another person would come in and tackle him, kick him around. You know what I mean? So it'll be like one person would kick him, then another person would kick him, and then the third person would take him out. And he was just like, hey man, like, come on, you gotta call the foul like the first one. Cause then by the time you get to the third one, they're like almost breaking my leg, or you know what I mean? You can possibly injure him.
Of
So
course, 100%.
like you gotta get control of the game. You can't let it just.
Speaking of
You can't just let
speaking of the
somebody keep
refs,
getting kicked.
of course, 100%. Yeah. Speaking of shit refs, I don't know if you heard.
Oh, I've heard. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. You fucking prick. Go ahead, you can say it.
Mike D's retiring.
Yeah, but for what?
Well, he's gonna be a VR room, but
That's
he's
what I'm
retired for
saying.
ref.
That's why I said for what? What's the point of retiring if you're gonna go in VR keep fucking everybody?
I can't believe they let this man run VR, the VR,
Fuck
VAR,
that
bro.
man. That man needs to fucking go retire and stay the fuck away from English football.
No, fourth tier, bro. I forgot. This is one club that he supports.
Yeah,
It's in
but
the
fuck
fourth
him.
tier.
Fuck that. Hey, fuck him and his club. Go fuck off over there. Like straight up, bro. Like this is bullshit. That man's gonna be
Yeah,
fucking people over left and right.
of course.
Bullshit. Fuck
Yeah.
Mike Dean.
ready to, you're ready to move on. I'm ready to move
Sure,
on.
man. Let's go.
I'm gonna go with the tan 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 their greatest comeback. You already know the boy Jesse Marshman, Army at Leeds, down 2 to the good, come back to win 3-2.
What a game.
Shows they want to play for the man, bro. They want to play for the man.
For real. They really do, man. And it shows it's great to see. It's great to see, they're starting to wake up. They're starting to play a little bit smarter, a little bit more expansive as well. Not just the same, get the ball and run down the field with it. You know what I mean? Like get it and go, get it and go. No, man. You gotta play with a little bit more.
I'm telling you, keep fighting like that, they're gonna stay up, and I think they will stay up.
No, for sure. And if Jesse can do it, great. More power to him, bro. More power
They
to
say
him.
Americans can't get the job done, bro. But that's the one man I'm gonna sit there and defend it to the death. But that's the one man that can get it done. That's American.
I believe in him. I do.
I got him a long
I
way,
do believe
bro.
in him, man. It's not just because I'm a Red Bulls fan and he was a Red Bulls manager for a while when we won the sports field, but
hey, NYBRB, baby, let's get it.
I know, man. It's just, let's
at
do
least
it.
we got something. At least we got something in common. At least we got something in common.
Yeah, man. And I know when I was a Metro Stars fan.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, like I want Jesse Marshall to do good, bro. I want all Americans to do good just abroad and stuff. I want them to show them that we can do something in the sport. We're not, just here.
We're not a bunch of wankers. That's what they think we are. But we ain't there.
They will always think that because their sport started over there, like it doesn't mean anything. But this is what it is. We're here and we're taking over.
But yeah, hats off to Leeds, man. 3-2. After that red card really changed everything, to be honest with you. But again, like bro, you're up 2
harsh,
to
in my opinion, the red card. It was a bit hard.
Yeah, I would say it's hard, but you're up 2 to the good. You should have never get yourself in that situation to begin with in the first place.
Very much so. It was a stupid.
When you up 2 to the good, you stay there and compact, and you're gonna fucking win the game, and that's it.
I get it, but still, to me, it was a bit harsh. It was a bit harsh. But anyways, red card, changed the game, changed the face of the game, allowed Leeds all the space they needed to come back. And what a comeback it was, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What a comeback it was. Rodrigo scoring, But
it is what it is. But no, yeah, hats off to Leeds. 3-2. You already know.
A-League was all over the place. A-League was a beast.
Moving on to Brentford and Leicester. Leicester getting a win out of this one.
Yeah, about time they start doing something, man. They got pretty good.
I don't know how in the world Brendan Rodgers is nominated for Manager of the Month, but I'm not gonna go into details about that right now.
They just need somebody to put there.
They did.
They just needed somebody to put there. Honestly, they needed a fifth or whatever, sixth candidate. But like I said, yeah, he hasn't done shit, dude.
And nothing to deserve it, to be honest with you, Pat. But we're not gonna go there. For 2-1 Leicester. Brentford, I don't know. They're gonna try to survive, maybe some way, some shape and form. But Ivan Toney is definitely gone in the summer. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's already asking for it. Like with all this stupid PR he's doing out in the streets or whatever on those social media. whatever.
Ericsson's not gonna come back for sure. Erickson just came back to fucking play football. Let's be realistic. He's gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, but I mean, he gotta go somewhere where they let him play with that thing. So
Hey, he's always welcome. I think there's gonna be a test for him to see how Conte looks at him, and then if Conte wants him, we're gonna bring him back. Doors are always open at Spurs. He even said it.
yeah, we'll see, bro, because he can't really play at the level that you need him to.
Yeah,
You would rather invest in somebody younger that you can
That's
mold
true.
into what you want, and with talent and go that way. That'll be better than bringing back an old player that honestly he's not helping your team, which is why I was kind of happy they didn't bring back Jack Wilshere because it's just like your time here is done. It passed.
Yeah.
Your time's passed. It's these kids coming up now. You get me? And I'm
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad they kept them away from the. I mean, they let him train and stuff, but they kept
That's
him
about
away
it. That's
from
about it. Yeah. I hope next season we see more of Charlie Patino because that kid literally has potential.
My kid looks beast, but he's still very raw. I feel like a lone move would help him out a
in
lot.
the championship for sure.
Or maybe even League One because he's still young. He's like 18. So,
Yeah.
Or
abroad. Or abroad.
Yeah, abroad will work too, but maybe English football will suit him.
Yeah. Speaking of, we're ready to move on to the FA Cup. I got Chelsea and Borough 2-0. Chelsea moving on to the semifinals.
Yeah, that was a straightforward match. Borough was never in it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, their time was up, bro.
It was okay. It was a nice Cinderella story.
Fuck them. Fucking scums. I want to talk about this one though. Fucking Everton got put in a split again.
Thank you.
They're already talking about it. There's no guarantees that they're gonna actually keep Lampard. They don't even have to pay him.
Yeah, they're talking about terminating his contract.
Do it. He's not the man for the job.
He's not the man. What has he done?
Bro, didn't we talk about this? I told you this. He had a great side in Derby. He couldn't bring him up. Had one okay side in Chelsea with kids, and they couldn't do anything when they gave him the pot of gold.
My God, I don't understand Frank Lampard. I don't understand him.
Bro, for a man who has an IQ of 140 because he's smart as fuck, you can't coach.
Bro, it's not the IQ, bro. IQ has nothing to do with it, bro.
I know, but he's a legend on the pitch.
It's being able to engage the crowd in front of you. It's being able to engage the players in front of you. Can you engage them to the point where they want to play for you? Can you? He can't. He's not.
Nobody wants to play for him, bro. I'm sorry, but I feel that was a waste of time.
Frank Lampard doesn't have that in him. He doesn't have that leadership in him. He got the captain's armband by default. Like straight up. Like he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that coaching mentality.
If Everton stays, for whatever reason they stay up, because I still got him going down, he's gone. No matter what, he's gone. He's gone. If I was these, I don't know who the fuck will come into the job, because that's another thing too. Like, who would want to come into the job?
Nobody wants to come into that job.
That would be a perfect job,
one, bro. That really is. It's hard, bro. Like when you're fucking.
You know who's a perfect candidate for that job? I think he'll do well too.
Who?
Potter, Graham Potter.
Nah, bro.
The Brighton manager. No.
He deserves a bigger job than Everton, bro. Don't give him that shit.
I would take him as if Conte leaves for whatever reason. I'd take him at Spurs.
That would be a good pickup. That would be a good pickup because he could work with young players. You know what I mean? He can work with young players and he can build you a squad that can last you for a long time rather than all this shit you've been doing with wasting all this money on these players that can't live up to what you expect them to. That's plain and simple. And we've
100%.
Arsenal's been guilty of it too. Chelsea's been guilty of it, spending 100 million on Lukaku, and look at him, he's only got 6, 7. How many goals does he have? And I'm not talking about our competition. You know what I mean?
Wait, what was this?
Lukaku.
Oh, bingo, bro.
Yeah, because I'm talking about I'm talking about spending the money wisely. You know what I mean? Or build yourself a team.
Bro, him and Timo Werner fucking spent like what? Fucking 200 something,
Exactly.
150 quid,
So
and
why
they can't
not?
even fucking score.
Why not get a young, talented young man that will listen to your fucking young coach and grow together for a couple years? It's gonna
You know what's
suck.
finally is actually worth paying that kind of money? Fucking Kyle Havertz. Havertz been coming up lately. Finally.
Yeah, but he was one of those diamonds
He's
in the
still
rough.
young though. He's still young though. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but he
still
was
young
he was
too.
hiding in the Bundesliga, bro, on fucking Leverkusen.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, like he wasn't getting really noticed. He wasn't getting
The
noticed.
only man, bro, that I liked ever since he's fucking started actually got first team football with Chelsea is Mount. I love Mason Mount.
Yeah, he's
Kid's a
brilliant.
baller. Kid's a baller, bro.
Yeah, kid's brilliant, bro. He got good movement and shit. He's always in the right place at the right time.
He actually did the dog days, go to the championship and fucking get better and go then play Prem now.
Of course, that takes like courage in your mind and in your physically too, because that's a different league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys,
Moving on.
those guys are there to kill.
Anyhow, yeah, moving on from Palace and Everton. We forgot about the fucking foot split. Another split. But
Another.
I feel like this is a revenge though. City 4-1 to Southampton. Of course, that 1-1. They're like, yo, you got okay, so we're gonna beat you.
Your standard, you're gonna take 4. That's how they roll.
Literally.
That's how City rolls, bro.
It's like, bro, they score. Okay, we're gonna score again. Boom, boom,
If
boom,
you're not
boom.
standing correctly on the field that day, City will put 4 past you before you go fucking into halftime. And that's standard.
Mm-hmm.
Beam, bam, go.
Another English kid that's getting up there too. Foden, bro.
No, Foden's
Foden is
world class.
nasty, bro. World class. That's
He's
what I can't wait for next
class.
season. What do you think of giving this guy another pass for this season? Because if they link up together next season, bro, watch out for City again. Because I think Foden and Grealish and they play together, they're gonna be fucking amazing.
They just need more time playing with each other. You feel me?
So, yeah, of course. And they're best friends. Now they don't get along. They actually get along really well.
Oh, of course.
And you need that in a team too. So,
but Grealish gets along with pretty much everybody. He's like a little center of attention type of dude. That just seems like his personality.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's life of the party. Oh, making cracking jokes with everybody and shit.
So basically, there's 13 that moved on to the fucking semifinals, and the 14 that moved on, Liverpool.
I don't know.
Yeah. I actually had a hard game against Forest. Forest gave him a game, but they ended up winning 1-0. But hey, Forest.
I just feel like Liverpool was a bit tired, and that's why they only got 1-0 as a result.
They didn't put their strong team either, so.
But still, regardless of the fact, like they still look like, off the pace, in my opinion, in that game. They looked a little off the pace because they were getting hit by, Champions League run and shit like that. So.
Of course, and they still got players coming back from AFCON.
They're a bit tired, so.
Yep. And that will be the FA Cup. Let's move on to, we're going to bring a new topic to you guys. We're going to talk about the U.S. men's national team against Mexico. Me personally, I saw the highlights. I didn't get to see the game because I overslept like a dumbass. But, it is what it is. We're working, fam. Mexico's finished.
Yeah, man. They're dead food.
Mexico is finished. It goes back to the Federation. And they're doing the same thing the U.S. did 4 years ago. Rely on old talent. That could take you so long. And the manager. Don't even get me started with the manager, bro. That guy is dead food, fam.
Dude, Mexico was on a steady decline because that generation of players that was there, they're already getting old. And
of course.
They're not replacing them with the decent enough talent or talent.
That reminds you a lot of us.
Or a talent that pushes them to the next level. You get me?
Mm-hmm. That reminds me a lot of us. That literally reminds them of us.
Don't get me wrong. They got a lot of youngsters in Spain and stuff like that. So don't get it twisted. They got a couple youngsters playing in Europe.
Yeah, but they gotta play. They gotta play for the national team. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, If they don't play for the national team, how can a national team get better if you rely on the same fucking 11 for so many years?
Yeah, it's stupid what they're doing.
Let's take the page out of the U.S. when fucking Bruce Arena took over again for the second time in charge. Let's bring back Dempsey. Let's keep out the door. Let's keep Bradley. Let's bring in freaking, what was this guy's name? Randy Fellhopper, who wasn't on the team for 8 years, gets a recall up in a most important game. DeMarcus Beasley, Tim Howard. I don't want to keep going with this because
it felt kind of like one of those let's get the band back together type of thing.
You can't do that. It doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't work.
You have Tyler Adams who's getting developed at that time. You have Weston McKinney getting developed at that time. Pulisic can't play with these guys.
Well, honestly, that kind of forced the Weston McKinneys and the Christian Pulisics to kind of focus on what they're doing abroad. Like, that was
of course.
And Tyler Adams.
Most important. McKinney was most important player for fucking Allegri all season long. In Juventus, bro. For the American to be an important player to a big club in Europe, that tells you we're progressing.
Yeah, it's quite the accomplishment.
It's really it. Pulisic too. Pulisic being now an important player for Chelsea. Bro, he's an important player for Chelsea, another big club.
Imagine that. Who would have thought, an American winning the Champions League?
Because this is why they won because of him, basically.
Yeah, well, he did get him through the semifinals, so yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate.
He played a big part. He really played a big part, and fucking Timo was fucking hitting to Egypt.
Right.
But Sergio Dest, we got another right back. I saw that we put Yetlin. I get it that Dest was not on the team because I think it was through injuries, but that's when you're gonna put in Reggie Cannon, bro.
I don't know. Reggie Cannon.
I mean, it's Mexico. It is Mexico. It is against Mexico. You have to put in the veterans in that game too.
Yeah, but Diaz, bro, he still got the speed, bro. And I feel like now that he's older, he controls that speed a little bit better. He kind of uses it more. He uses his head more. He's not so rash, even though, yes, he is rash. Sometimes I have seen him play where he just loses his head and makes some funky tackles that can get him sent off. So I'm just saying, like, I'm a fan of DeAndre Yedlin. I feel like he can he brings a lot to a team, more positive than negative. So yeah, I would put him in. I'll put him in the lineup, and I feel like he deserved this cap. Now that he's playing in Miami and stuff, he's playing more regularly. So
he was a regular Galatasaray, to be honest with you.
He was, but
he was a regular there, but
he wasn't gonna last there. Not a lot of players do, because it's a culture shock.
Of course,
it's a culture shock to move over there and playing for a club like Galatasaray. Everybody fucking knows you, so it's weird.
Of course,
you know what I mean? You're in a foreign country and everybody knows me. You know what I mean? Especially in those type of areas, it's tough to live there, especially when you're not from there.
I do want to bring back the topic. I know we talked about this actually, that he wanted to bring some MLS players, but I'm sorry, but why would you bring in Paul Arriola to the camp over Josh Sargent, who's actually been in form in the Premier League? Premier League, MLS, the big difference, my guy.
Because he's working with what he knows. You get me? He probably doesn't know Josh Sargent, bro. Or
the only player I do agree with MLS is Kellen Acosta, because that guy can ball.
He's going what he knows, man. And Josh Sargent, you know what I mean? He's probably in that rotation of strikers that's getting moved right now. And he's trying to find different players that can add to the system. Not play different from the system, but add to it. You know what I mean? That's why he's playing more. Tim Weah is playing more now. You know what I mean? So, and I'm glad to see that. That's something that I wanted.
I'm glad to see Tim Weah play more. Exactly. I'm glad to see Tim Weah play more finally too, because he can ball too.
Yeah, I mean, you just we gotta be patient. It's just qualifying, so it's not the World Cup squad. So let's see what happens.
I know the reason why I'm going over exaggerating too. Yeah, it's well qualified because of what happened 4 years ago.
True that. I get it. Yeah, you gotta because
Like I don't want
you
to go
can't
through
make
that
it.
shit again.
You don't want Italy an Italy situation just now where North Macedonia beat them and out of the World Cup. That's fucking
How do
annoying.
you beat England, but you can't beat North Macedonia, bro?
It is what it is, bro. They had 20 shots on target, bro, and they all missed.
Only for Portugal to get a chance back into this fucking mix to actually say, oh, we're gonna make the World Cup now, you know?
I don't know, bro. Like Italy is like scared of the World Cup, and crazy fact, their last group stage game was the World Cup final in 2006.
She
I mean, I'm sorry, not 2006.
2018.
18.
No, 14. Guess who played for England in that? Guess who played for England in that time? Ricky Lambert.
Oh my lord. So imagine,
One hit wonder.
it's about to since they missed this World Cup, it's gonna be like 10 years.
Yeah.
If they don't make it to, or if they make it to the other one, to 26.
Well, it's about to be 10 years now because 2022. Yeah.
I mean, that's it. It's gonna be 10 years because they had the only thing they can qualify, they'll have to start the qualifying for the next one.
Yeah, I don't get how do you go on this unbeaten runs only for I'm just checking something really quick. For not to make the thing like
Yeah, man. I think they're the bottle jobs of the week.
yeah.
I would say so. They're definitely the bottle jobs of the week, man. Because yeah, bro, you cocked it up to North Macedonia, bro. You should have won that game clearly by more than one goal.
I'm looking at them right now. We have to beat Panama to
Yeah,
secure top 3.
I mean, honestly, I would have enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed it if the Americans did it at the Azteca. But
I'll take the point. I'll take the point. Me
Right.
personally,
It
I'll take
wasn't
the
a
point.
loss. I'll take the point. We move on and we move on to the next game. And unfortunately, it's Panama for us. So
People say it's a piece of cake, the CONCACAF, bro. Look at Canada, how stepped up to the CONCACAF, bro.
CONCACAF is getting more competitive now because more of their players are playing abroad, in my opinion.
Of course.
And like
we have to be, but we have to be Panama because if we have to rely on going to fucking Sapuisa, Costa Rica to try to beat Costa Rica, that's not gonna happen. We never beat them on their home turf.
I mean, I remember us beating them at one point on their home turf, but it's okay. We'll see.
Actually, we're in a fucking war zone playing in Sapuisa, bro.
You tripping. But yeah,
it's
no,
CONCACAF for you, though.
It's a very hostile atmosphere. I get it. And it's difficult to go play football over there. I totally agree with that, especially like in those Central American countries. High humidity,
Oh,
so
shit pitch to begin with.
Yeah, shitty pitch, muddy pitch.
Bro, I love how they complain about going and living with the altitude. I get the altitude, bro, but you never played a CONCACAF pitch in a day of your life, bro.
And they're starting to use like AstroTurf now a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of their fields are artificial grass.
Fucking going to fucking Jamaica with that fucking dirt grass, bro. That shit's craziness, bro.
Hell yeah, that's how you have
I'm surprised we even got a point out of there, bro.
Yeah, for real. Swamp. Playing in the swamps.
The only problem I do have with this US camp, like I think I actually told this to a couple people. We don't have experience playing together still. We don't have that experience.
Well, because like that, and that comes with the territory of having players that are playing abroad. They only see each other every now and again, and it's difficult to get a rhythm. They play different styles. They're used to different things, and the way they play the ball and how they receive it is very important.
They have more Champions League. They have more Champions League experience than they do fucking play at international level.
Yeah, but and you know where you notice that? You notice that in the close control, like how good they are controlling the ball under pressure. Like and that's where you gotta really look at them and judge them.
I don't see them going that far.
As far as putting that title of Champions League player, you know what I mean? Like Christian Pulisic, what makes him sick is the fact that in close quarters he can shift the ball around you in tight spaces, and it just makes it so difficult to mark him.
His game has really gotten so much better ever since he left Dortmund.
Very much so. Yeah, he's gotten
holy fucks.
He's gotten slick. Like he's gotten real slick as far as his dribbling. And it's really nice to see.
Yeah, it's as far as we came, bro. Like people, like bro, I'm really like, we're not gonna go far in the World Cup. I'm gonna be realistically, we're probably gonna get the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
But I'm proud where we've been. I'm proud where we at, bro. The progress that we had made the last 4 or 5 years, bro. Like it's craziness to say that we have a team now.
We have a brilliant team, bro. And we have more talent coming up from there. So imagine.
That's craziness, bro. It's like no longer we gotta rely on like back in the day. Bring in the fucking Dempsey for the 6th World Cup. Let's bring in Josie out the door. We don't even have a striker at that time.
But we can bring in Forlan Balogun if he decides to jump over.
Yeah, and the Arsenal kid, right? Because they're still debating England or US. They're still debating on that. I think he should play for the US. Me personally, he'll be on the team.
He's been saying that he's been wanting to play, so we'll see what happens. Like the last article that I read, I don't know how credible it is, but he was talking, positively in that direction.
Me personally think that'll be good for his game because if you're gonna try to get for England, the same thing. They're gonna be on your ass trying to get into the England team. As far as like the media coming after your ass, oh, he should have made.
He has a higher percentage of making the U.S. team than he does the English team for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something he has to consider in his career because anybody would.
The biggest loss I would say, bro, like he's doing well for Canada, bro. I regret not getting him. Jonathan David. Jonathan David could have been amazing for us, bro.
Yes, but he doesn't convince me at the club level because when Leo played Chelsea, he was kind of dull.
No, yeah, he had a sec. Last year was good though, but this year.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like as a Premier League club looking at him, like that was
y'all were looking for him.
That was the game that he needed to really show the Premier League clubs what he was about. You get me? Even if you lose the game, nick a goal, do something, be a menace, get in there, be physical with the defenders, like, show them that you're there and that, it's your time or whatever the fucking psychological shit you want to throw at it. But like, you have to.
Him and Alfonso.
That should have been his trial, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think he kind of squandered it.
Him and Tayshaun Buchanan and Alfonso Davis are Canada's golden boys right now.
Yeah, I mean they're playing brilliant, but we'll see.
It's crazy though how really Canada took over CONCACAF, bro. I never thought of this in a million years that Canada took over CONCACAF.
That's because of the crappy team selection of this guy, bro. Like honestly, if he would have selected a better team against Canada, we could have gotten better results.
I'm not a big fan of Greg Bellhaber. I'm not a fan of him, but I feel like he's doing a better job that I give him credit for. But yeah, there's the selection sometimes just
like, dude, there's sometimes when the selection comes out, I'm just like, what are you doing, bro? Like, why did you pick this lineup? You have so much talent available.
Options.
And you pick this shit.
That's
that's why I'm not the coach, I guess, but
yeah, that's probably why Tom Ramos never got the job.
I get real disappointed sometimes with the selection, Like honestly, but yesterday I wasn't disappointed about the whole Josh Sargent thing. I feel like he hasn't really lately, the past few games, he hasn't really been doing shit for Norwich.
It's crazy, but he ended up going to he saw him play in England. I was like, what? I'm like, you might pick Sargent. If Greg Bell went all the way to England to go watch him play.
Or maybe he went to go tell him, like, look, bro, I don't need you for these games. I'm gonna need you for the next run of games.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's saving him for Panama or some shit.
Yeah. We got Panama Sunday. That's a circle that we have to win that game. We have to win that game because going into Wednesday's game against Costa Rica, that's going to be really tough.
Yeah, Costa Rica is going to be a problem. It's going to be real tough.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see a team being a problem. I see them beating Panama. I think we should beat them. They're a bunch of rugby players that like to go kick people around and shit. Like all we gotta do is play our football and we'll beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, like they got a few players. I don't know their names, but they got a few wingers that can, cause trouble and ask questions.
I'm surprised Panama really has gotten still up there because their golden generation basically retired, most of them too.
Yeah, man. I mean, it like I said, they got to rebuild, and if you don't put the proper steps while you have that golden generation, you don't put the proper foundation, you're not gonna be able to springboard yourself to where you need to be when those players leave.
Yeah.
Then
but I feel the level of content has gotten much better though. Like we said, like Jamaica is starting the project of
I
the
beg to
English
differ
players.
that the fucking Americans have gotten a lot better in CONCACAF. They're more consistent. Like, you know what I mean? Like now we go into games against Honduras and Panama and Guatemala and all these people. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna win. And other times we were like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because they played better ball than us. But now that we've actually learned the game and how to do it, we're showing that we can play way better than them.
Yeah, it was a game that was a head scratcher against El Salvador in the beginning. I'm like, bro, El Salvador gonna fucking lose to these guys, bro. And they ended up coming back and winning.
Jamaica hasn't really done anything these past few years, so it's like.
No, they started their project, but they started their project way too late.
Like, look,
their project is
Bailey's fucking English, already. Bailey's getting old. His body's not the same. He's getting injured all the time for no reason, reoccurring injuries. So that just goes to show you his healing has not been proper. He hasn't taken the
Jamaica's trying to do the same thing though. Like as far as like, okay, you have a nationality that's Jamaican and English. Come on, come to us.
They should.
But that's way too. They started doing that, but it's way too late, bro. You're already in a cycle. You have to wait another 4-year cycle. Mikel Antonio's not gonna get any younger. Should have been called him and called Mikel Antonio.
Yeah, but
he was dying to play for y'all.
They should have way better strikers than Mikel Antonio, bro. They should.
And El Salvador's taking any American they can take.
Yeah, of course, and that's what they're doing.
Christian Rodon's brother plays for El Salvador.
No, I'm gonna go play for Nicaragua, bro. Fuck this shit. I retire.
Hell no. But yeah, let's see what happens.
We'll see what happens with this shit, bro. But yeah, big time international news going on with that Italy shit. Pick up the men's national team for holding it down the Azteca and putting on a good.
Yes, sir.
They really played hard.
The Stars and Stripes.
What else? What else we got? Any more international games? Did you see the France game?
No, the playoffs are Sweden, Wales
doing a big thing.
Gareth Bale, bro.
Portugal. Well, Turkey bottled it. They had a penalty at 2-1. Turkey bottled it. They had a penalty at 2-1, and then they end up
folded.
Then they end up going to lose the game 3-1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a stupid result. Gareth Bale doing his thing, free kick magic. Let me see the France game real quick. France national team.
Friendlies. Hey.
They played the Ivory Coast and they won 2-1.
They didn't gotta play Sweden in Switzerland. This weekend, but this is the game where you try people. Like you would try different people. Kyle Walker-Peters got a call up for England.
Yep.
Like, don't kill Kane. That's the one thing I'm worried about, bro. Don't kill my boy.
Murder him.
Don't kill him, bro. Don't kill him, bro.
Crack him, bro. Break his leg.
Those are the games that you do try different players, though. Like I was saying. Like,
no, yeah, of course, and try
the Sam Gallagher.
Try a new back line. Give some of these defenders a chance to show them what they got. You know.
When I saw the list and I saw the fridge on my fucking face name, I just wanted to fucking cry.
You knew that was gonna happen, though. That's his boy. And he's like, oh, in front of a back in with the back three with these two assholes, Rice and Phillips, fucking sitting like he looks good.
But, bro, you're playing a friendly. You already made the World Cup, man.
No, I understand what you're saying, but it's just like like he looks good and he plays good. That suits him because he doesn't have to run in. He doesn't have to chase people.
That's
He
why
can,
Michael Keane looked good in England for a couple of years. Now he's just
yeah,
trash.
because he didn't have to chase people.
Bro, I can't believe we have Michael Keane playing center back for England. Like that shit was terrible, fam.
Nope, that one doesn't work. Negative. Erase. Control Delete.
Anyways, man, we'll be back on Friday. Gonna bring you the previews of Prem, and we're gonna talk about the review of the U.S. men's national team. Hopefully, we already have qualified for the World Cup. We have to play a playoff.
Hopefully, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it against Panama, baby. Woo, woo.
Oh, and the Yanks go marching in. Yeah,
Man,
the
don't sing that
Yanks.
shit. Don't put me in that fucking Spurs song. No.
Actually, it's a new chant. That actually was actually a real chant now.
Yeah, I know. It
The
sucks.
Yanks go marching in.
That's pretty whack.
This
I'm
is
just kidding,
TA.
man. But big up US men's national team. Big up all you
Yes,
fans out
sir.
there. Like, share, subscribe. Do your thing. Hit us
The
up.
Outlaws.
AFC Sid. We out. Blaze 2 get out in the morning.
Nino, we out. Come on, you Spurs. You already know.
Man, fuck them Spurs.